Something.
Yes, I will
I'll
repeat
figure it
that
out.
every time I introduce myself to a new
Your
character,
character's class and
guys.
race is...
Oh, he's a human.
I will repeat it
striker.
every time until
Okay.
they make me shut up.
Alright, so, okay, couple other rules, before we begin. You can get, points for basically putting yourself in danger from your flaws, similar to as you would in Fate. If you're familiar...
Okay.
Huh?
He said I heard that.
Oh.
I think Evan was asleep for that nightmare.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
get
nowhere.
points for.
We had a
going
4-hour
into danger.
game. It was hilarious.
If you
and
give in your
tangential.
flaws in a way that puts you in danger, then you're rewarded for that.
No.
Or like it gets
Anytime the game is remotely similar to Fate, you just make a big deal out of it constantly for 2 hours.
Okay. I will be slipping back in.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I felt like I was in a relationship with someone who had like a crazy ex, and they were just being like, "Oh, what you're doing, that reminds me of the time my ex, blah blah blah," and I'm like, I wasn't here for that. I don't want to know.
Alright, so,
I think all of us have dated Fate at some point.
We've all had a relationship with Fate.
you can spend your
We're trying to keep it
points...
low.
You can spend your points to gain advantage on a roll. Advantage means that you roll 2d6 and take the higher result. You can also spend a point to basically change the narrative in some small way.
There we go.
Like, so you can say that something is happening, like, at that moment, coincidentally.
Okay.
Alright, so... oh yes, also, we're doing, like, what sort of fantasy are we doing? Fantasy level. I have an adventure in 9, but it can work in...
What do you mean, like, low fantasy versus high fantasy?
Yeah, like, are we doing, like,
Let's go low fantasy so we're even more ridiculous.
okay.
Actually, wait.
Well, I don't cast even as a wizard. I do not cast magic a lot. Like, well, he doesn't have a wide variety of
I'm
magic. He
gonna
just
redo
has a
my
lot of
character.
uses
Huh?
for.
Redo
Well,
my
I'm
character.
really by
Okay.
no
It's
means
gonna
a
be
wizard.
Uday, because I didn't get to use Uday.
Well, I mean,
the other
even
day.
still, like
Okay.
So I'm gonna be Barbary Coast
Harry
Pirate.
Larry has
Okay.
a lot of out of.
I honestly
non-wizard
feel like the only
skills.
reason Perry calls
Sorry.
himself a wizard is so he doesn't let his brother have anything.
Yeah.
What the hell
It's
is
like,
that?
hey, I trained for years and I'm a wizard. Oh yeah, I'm a wizard too. I'm a member of secret society. We're really buff.
It's like, I was a wizard first.
He's like, that's not really magic. I'm like, oh yeah? Is it magic now, nerd? Is it magic now?
And then just like
Cast
slip out of
grace.
your grip, it's like shoop, and be
Yeah.
like,
You just cast
Oh.
fist a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Okay,
nerd.
So, I have to
Doesn't mean I'm still able to take the shape of a man.
my
So wait,
combat
wait.
skill is wrestling.
Adam, is he a brozard?
Brozard. No. That's possibly why your combat skill is wrestling. Let's go, bro. You and me, man.
Well, the other thing is, I have
Okay,
grip
so
and make it so that everyone
similar
around me
to
has a
Fate,
lot of
it's
difficulty
similar to
gripping
the
things.
Yeah.
Which
Alright.
means if you can grip onto someone, you can wrestle them really well if they can't grab you.
Okay, so like Barbary Coast low fantasy is what we got.
That her character was Barbary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going with that Boston Pirate. You can get out of here.
Get out of here,
All
Boston
day.
Pirate.
All day mish mish, which is
I
Arabic
think
for
to
apricot.
reflect my character, I'm probably some type of
Anyways.
witch rather than a
Alright.
vampire.
So,
Ambiguous lich thing.
the cities of men and dwarves and elves have lived in harmony for many years.
I definitely thought that was gonna
Sounds
be for too
boring.
long.
It has been
Then
too
the
long.
halfling nation came.
Everything changed when the halflings attacked.
However, there has always been a rumor going around. A prize so great that any nation that claimed it would gain superiority over all of the others.
These guns.
An ancient dwarven artifact crafted ages ago by the finest dwarven
Want?
craftsmiths.
We must get.
This artifact is a tankard of the most excellent dwarven ale ever to have been brewed.
Okay, whoa, shit, that sounds really cool.
I already called dibs.
People want it. Now I
No,
want
man,
it
we'll
too.
see.
You get in the
We'll
shades.
see, bro.
They say that were a kingdom to gain control of this ale, they would be able to each drink a drop of it and become greater than any god.
We got 'em.
Sounds like a lot of ale.
Sounds like a fair amount. I want in.
We will not just become the gods of debauchery and dungeon crawling. We will become the pantheon of debauchery and
We will surpass the gods of debauchery.
We will surpass the gods of debauchery.
Yeah, like I said, we will just
Bang
become our own
the god of
pantheon.
debauchery. And then he made me breakfast.
No, I did the gods of debauchery's mom.
And then she made you breakfast?
Yes, and then she made me breakfast.
You all have come together because you all know something of this ale, where it resides, perhaps something of who made it, why, some fragment of information that you've come across in your
I
journeys.
hear it's being guarded by my I think I know who's guarding it. Actually, I don't know if he really cares if they know who his cousins are.
I get magic powers when I'm drunk. I do. It's on there.
Yeah. So, if you had some of that ale,
Yeah, no, I'm all about it. I don't want to freak out everyone else about how much I want it, because I know already I want it the most.
I bet it would
And
be
I think
more
everyone
of an
would be
animal
backing
dead.
slowly away if they knew the truth.
Look, if we can find it, maybe we can
It
figure
was
out how to
the
make
understated
more of
tone
it.
in which you delivered that made it terrifying.
Alright, everyone take a note card and write the piece of information that you know about the dwarven ale.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright, so chat. Today's pear and cheese butter is Bosc pears with some aged white pepper.
Ooh.
I'm
God
still
dang.
more after the
This
bear.
is like way too classy for this game, by the way.
I know. It's well, like last time I went ahead and gave you elven food when you were all playing dwarves.
Yeah.
Well, it was orcs.
Yeah.
It was orcs. But yes, they taste quite good together. That's kind of the point.
I'll try that.
Now we just need to find the ale to go with it.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, the tankard's magic?
You've heard a story about this magical
Yeah.
artifact.
So we're trying to avoid combat, right? Or
No,
we
No,
No.
combat will be handled without using the tactical combat system.
Okay.
It's just a simplified combat.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
be sharing all these details?
No. I mean, unless you want to.
And are these details we think we know, or details that are actually true as we write them?
They'll probably become true. I will attempt to synthesize something from this mess of information.
Magistrar says it is a tankard of cat bone and black silver. It menaces with spikes of llama leather. On the tankard is a picture of Blaze delivers the debauchery of gods and a group of dwarves. The dwarves are kneeling.
Chat's not going for us currently. It's hitched.
Well, kneeling. The picture relates to the discovery of Blaze delivers the debauchery of gods in the flailing hundreds in the year 1055.
Okay.
Troy, you wanna refresh
Oh,
the,
this is the back of my name card, so it'd be useful if I could get it back. That's my name. The other ones.
There's like a whole stack of cards.
Yeah, I'll need to copy my name card again or something. Like, I did that with my instinct to preserve paper, but I was like, right, he may need to
Don't
keep
cast that here.
Whoever
Save it
says-
for Earth Day.
That's on
Earth Day is every day. No, it's not. Not during this.
Tanker holds no ale because the inside is all dusty and that's gross as hell.
Right, here's your thing back.
There you go.
I will write a short version of these. So you're all gathered together in a tavern to discuss the matters.
Is there a tavern brawl yet?
No. You've cleared out the tavern for the night to
Oh,
discuss
that's
matters
good.
privately, so no spies can learn the
The
information.
tavern people are currently probably
The
under
tavern
control.
keep is quite happy in receiving his large sum of change, which someone has given him.
I'm like barely paying attention because I'm too busy doing keg stands. The keg that everybody's supposed to be using. Like an asshole.
I
Has
have
anyone
like
died
my
yet
own little
tonight?
dais with like a fine spread of food, which I am eating despite the fact that I am a machine.
I'm joining in the drinks while mimicking him.
Has anyone died
I'm
yet
doing
tonight?
shots with that chick from Indiana Jones.
If
Which
no one has
one?
died yet tonight,
The,
The
one that was
who's
doing
all the
shots.
Richard is not.
Marion called
The one who called the shots.
Harry Larry draws steadily at a mug, occasionally grabbing another one when empties.
Okay. Alright.
Adventure starts in a tavern. I thought you said no sacred cows!
What can we say?
The ambiguous lich thing is in a corner being
Whose
kind
thing
of
is this?
sullen.
Of mine. Yes. Handing them all back?
Yeah, I'm gonna be handing them back. Alright, so you've all gotten together. How are you gonna go about finding this place?
I can sense the presence of the alcohol. I
That
feel
must
it is
be an interesting
westward.
spell.
Obviously, the answer to this question is to throw money at it. I'm going to hire a team of researchers.
Yeah, let's get the researchers in here. They're all fucking nerds, so we'll be able to get them to do whatever we want.
Yeah, nerds.
So
the fuck?
basically, I send a courier with this letter that has my voice pre-recorded, a la the streaming letters from Harry Potter that speak when you open them.
You're getting your letter ready. I will slide up next to you. Excuse me.
So,
But
you
what if
can
I were
sen-
to be able to?
Astrid, your character can sense the general direction, but not like precisely.
Not precisely at all. It's like a dull sensation that there's booze to my west, and I want to veer that way.
His head do boo.
Excuse me, sir, but if I were to tell you that I could hire you a guide, that could lead you almost directly to it.
I will pay top dollar for such a thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
pay us,
madam.
man.
Sorry,
Hey,
madam.
did you say top dollar?
Uday?
Uday is a man.
Okay. This fine gentleman here
This figure
has a
is
sense, he has a nose. This
Dark
man, he will lead you. Gold pieces.
I
Yeah, give us our
hand
gold, man.
I hand you all a fat stack.
Okay. Excellent.
Or rather, I don't
Yes.
hand you the fat
Nice
stacks.
one.
I have my
I
manservant
can't
hand
tell
you
who's
fat
big.
stacks.
As fat stacks are going down, the cloaked figure from
Whatever.
the corner slips in and takes one and joins the party. Pretty
That was
much how
most-
he joins every single party.
I'm still sending out a guy to hire researchers because
Okay.
why not just throw more money at this and be double sure?
Roll your
Okay.
resources for the researchers.
What do I roll?
A D6.
Resources.
Roll a d6.
I got a 4.
So,
Say,
so
so
what's
trained
on
skill?
your table?
So what is it we're finding again?
It is a trained skill.
Looking for
Ah,
a magical
success.
drink, a tankard of unimaginable
All right.
power.
So
Unimaginable power sounds good.
your servants go and buy up a bunch of sages, who they lead back to the tavern.
Greetings, wise one.
Sorry.
Robot. Oh crap! Where's my name? Roboto del Oro Grande. I'm in need of your
Hey,
services. I
hey,
will pay
hey,
you
you-
much money to discover
Do you know
everything
what
you
the
can.
name of this thing is?
Don't ask me. I'm here for the
It's
booze.
on the thing.
Do you know what the name of this thing is? The one you're looking for.
The dwarven ale thing of epicness.
Oh, I know where that is. Are you looking for
Days
that?
drunk.
I mean, you paid me, so you must be looking for that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors. It's that way.
Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors? Awesome.
You know it is
Go.
in the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors. You do not know where the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors is.
Okay. I think it's that way.
I sense
The
the
dwarven
wolves
draft
is
of
westward.
Huh?
Yeah, I
The
haven't
Dwarven
been there in a
Draft of
while.
Divinity.
The Dwarven Draft of Divinity is the name of the beverage. Informs you one of the sages.
The triple D.
Yeah, okay, so
The dragon
this
drop distance? What was the Kingdom Hearts game?
dream drop distance.
Dream drop distance.
Yeah,
The
but
dwarven.
yeah, so this
Drow.
person who knows where it is seems to be confused about which direction it's in, or it could have been. Nah, someone
So,
knows.
My researchers, go and study things and tell me where it is. And you will get the other half of your grant money. And if you fail me, I will have you all gutted and heads put on pikes. Heads on pikes!
Sound like my kind of person.
Baby's on fire.
Well, so this Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors. See, the problem is we can't research it because no one's ever actually come back.
Not true. Well, never in the same shape anyway. You know,
I plan
sort of
to come back
slightly more
drunker.
flimsy people.
So is this a piece of information I know?
Yeah.
Oh.
I plan to ascend to another level of boozehood.
Yes, boo!
Boozehood.
Is it not the same one you had
Ooh.
originally?
No.
Oh. Well, in that case, whatever. I'm just bad at this.
You are. You're terrible, terrible.
I attempted to discern whose was whose by the handwriting, and I guessed incorrectly.
I never got mine back.
I did mine vertically. It was obvious.
My handwriting is fairly distinct because it's, illegible.
I have my character name on the
Mine
back.
is
Mine's
also
pretty easy to
illegible.
figure
Yours
out.
is more curvy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is that one
I
not
can't draw a
yours?
straight line if I try.
Then it's probably mine.
Is this your card?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So,
What was
Where
this
the hell's
good?
yours?
Alright.
Alright.
mine has disappeared into the ether.
You know,
These are.
Beaver.
So, no one's actually come out of the tomb, as far as we know, and written about it.
Well, no, not written about.
But you know where they went in?
You know,
not
except
come
for
back out?
Barry, but
No, they said they were going, and then we just never heard back.
It might be
Well, that's
partying
fucking
to party.
considered, bro. If you're going out to get something, then you
Well-
should tell everybody where you're going. Because otherwise, they don't know where to call you if you're gonna be like at a lady's house or something.
Or those who did come back, the horrors they seen were just so unspeakable that they've never told anybody about it ever.
Or the ultimate hangover.
Or they wanted to stay.
Sound like a bunch of fucking wussies to me is what they sound like.
Or the ultimate party animals.
Well, they wouldn't
Are you
call
ready
it
for
Doom
that?
of
You
Unspeakable
think
Horror
for
if you could just speak about the horrors.
Yeah.
Scott,
Or they
good
could just say
logic
what
there.
happens in the
Good
Tomb of
logic.
Oh,
Unspeakable
it's
Horrors.
nothing, man. We're gonna
stays
go
in-
there. It's gonna be like some fucking skeletons or something. We're gonna punch them. You're gonna die.
Look, does anyone remember which direction that's in?
Westish.
Westish. Okay, let's go.
When in doubt, follow the booze hound. Booze hound, go.
All right, yeah. Let's just go west, man.
I
Whatever.
stumble westward and take a drink of my alcohol.
I grasp the cask in one hand, lift it over my head, and carry it out with me.
All right, you take off.
I am carried away on my litter carried by kobold henchmen.
Now we know where the kobolds from the kobold death arena wound up.
You travel on your way westward and come across a traveling caravan underneath a large, basically 70-foot mobile umbrella.
Sorry, what?
You come across a caravan traveling across the plains in the same direction as you, traveling under a
Oh.
70-foot diameter umbrella.
I would
All
like-
of the people traveling in the caravan appear incredibly pale and gone.
I hate
Oh,
Oh,
man.
hello! I'll go
You know
talk
what those
to them!
are? They're some fucking goths.
I'm gonna go talk to them. Those look like
go
fun
beat 'em
people.
up, man. Come on.
Unlike these boring people.
I hail them.
Bunch of fucking assholes.
So yes, the ambiguous person who randomly snuck in and joined the party is going to go talk to the god people.
I asked them why they are so pale.
We're on our way up.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of sit
Greetings,
back and let you guys take
travelers.
care of this one.
Hello!
I'm just gonna
Hello.
like
Hello.
fold my arms and like flex my muscles.
You know, like black and red robes.
Real
waving
quick,
around
does an
a bit.
observation check allow me to distinguish whether, like, what kind of thing that avoids the sun and is pale they are, just on appearance?
You can use your wizardly knowledge for that.
Oh, okay. Mind if I borrow a d6? real
Go
quick?
for it.
Thank you very much. So 4 wizardly knowledge is a success. Trained skill.
Yeah, probably some kind of vampire or half vampire or were-vampire or vampire ghost or
Something
zombie
involving
double vampire.
some vampire thingery. I got it.
Yes, this was like, oh hello.
This goes south. Just got the just open up the sun.
Yes,
Alright.
yes. Greetings.
Greetings!
Who are you?
My name is, Ernest, and this is, Olivia, and this is,
Streetwise.
Samuel, and there's a bunch of my friends here as well.
I am Richard, Chief Warlock of the Brothers of Darkness, Lord of the 13 Hells, Master of the Bones, Emperor of the Black, Lord of the Undead, and the Mayor of a little village up the coast.
Oh, yeah, I've been to that place. It's a nice place.
It's a good little town.
Yeah, so, yeah. Richard, nice to meet you. Where are you guys headed?
We're going to go see my cousin Bob.
Bob?
Or Bobby. Barry. Barry is his name. Barry.
Barry!
Yes,
Barry!
I'm more
The
starting
black
to move
room.
around.
I lean over to my companions and say, I'm not sure if I like how well the black-robed ones are getting along.
Yeah, Barry's the leader of the movement.
Yeah,
He
you know
is?
what? I'm thinking just fuck this.
Which movement is it? I haven't gotten letters from
You guys
ages.
Yeah, the zombie double
I'm
vampire
following you.
prohibition
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
Prohibition
Alright,
movement.
fuck this. I just grabbed the umbrella and I'm ripping it apart. I just like grab it and I'm like just like and toss it as far as the.
Well, you grab it, pick it up,
Alright,
and
so,
It's a huge
roll your, let's see, strength. Do you have a strength?
Overwhelming strength.
Overwhelming strength, yes.
Okay, just roll one die.
Yeah.
his strength is overwhelming.
4. That's success.
Alright, so you fling the umbrella and it flies a good mile or two off into the distance.
That's a good
It
air
catches
freight.
a breeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
The zombie double vampires shriek in torment and begin burning in the sun. Oh
Asshole.
God, why?
How
Why would
horrible.
you do this?
On the other hand, the flames are toasty.
That's funny.
Decisions.
Oh, save us, God, save us!
Alright, I'm
Richard
gonna grab
starts
the-
toasting
I
marshmallows.
immediately go and look inside the caravan.
Yeah, Richard's setting up marshmallows and s'mores.
Alright, you find inside their caravan a large amount of flyers, basically warning of the evils of alcohol, and instituting and talking of a 3-nation treaty to ban the sale of alcohol.
Fuck no,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, Richard finds what it's like.
hold
This
on.
cannot do.
I immediately take the form of a mammoth.
No, we thought these were just,
Alright,
we thought these were evil vampires.
It
Worse.
pushes, it pushes and crushes everything adjacent to me.
So
They're vampire buzzkills.
So the zombie double vampires burn 2/3 of the way through,
Oh yeah.
but they're still zombies.
So
As the vampire part of them burns away, the flaming zombies arise from the ground and begin attacking you.
I'm going to make sure that they.
You are lovers of sin and alcohol. You must perish.
I will.
Yeah.
I've got this.
Yeah.
I will call attention to myself. Well, that's not very difficult. And simply just begin exuding grease as I lead them in a merry chase across the landscape, using running.
So you exude grease behind you, and as they follow, their flaming footsteps catch the grease aflame.
Oh, Christ. I just have to run faster than
More
the fire.
This day is getting so much
And then
better
eventually
already.
just drop the grease, and then just let them run across the flaming grease, and keep running. And
Evan, I think the chat might need you to explain the concept of a zombie double vampire.
Okay.
No, somebody already did that.
No, there's like an actual explanation.
Yeah. So, it's a pair in Sacred Barbecue. There is many races that are parodies of 4th edition races, 4th edition D&D races, and one of the races is the zombie double vampire, which is something you can actually be in 4th edition, where you are a person of vampiric heritage who is also a half vampire or a vampire class, but you're also have died and come back from the
A god resurrected.
the god of death who's raised you as a zombie.
Okay, so you're.
so you're a vampire with.
Is that a
with the
tax
revenant?
form? What the hell was that?
Yeah,
Like
you're
you're
a half vampire who's been made a
revenant.
full vampire through a vampiric template with the revenant template slapped on top. Because the revenant's like a
That's not
sentient
even
zombie.
That didn't even like take that many like books to create. Like that
Yeah.
was in like 3 or 4 books in that was a possible
Yeah.
thing. That's pretty. Well done.
Yeah, the Bob already posted like a big paragraph long.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I'm
there are a bunch
assuming
of
that I
double
won't
zombie
need to be running for this
on fire,
or I don't
on
know
a grease
how.
fire.
If this
And
was that available.
A
or-
destroyed caravan with a thing built.
I immediately command my minions to begin looting the caravan.
Richard
It's
uses
broken.
corpse explosion on some of the corpses.
It's not all broken.
Okay.
I am a mammoth. I have blown it from the inside out.
It's just like
The
blowing
entire
up corpses.
caravan?
How big is this caravan?
I mean, like there's like 3 or 4 carts.
I've blown up the first one, and I'm now in the way of this other 2.
Richard will now go through and set on fire any caravan part that has the flowers but hasn't been on fire yet.
All right. Roll an athletics check to run faster than the fire.
Can I roll running?
Yes, you can roll running.
Oh,
4.
That's a success.
The train
I
skill.
believe.
Yeah, 4 train skill.
Yep. All right, so you run
Play to my
successfully outrun the fire.
After a ways, I will cease to exude grease.
The zombies, however, are actually running quite quickly and are actually catching up on you.
Sounds like rage
And-
zombies.
In fact, your grease has now increased their burning, although it's also, causing them damage. It's now increased the intensity of the heat which they're able to unleash upon you. Roll a roll another running check to see if you can avoid their attacks.
That is a 2. That is a twist.
Alright, so the zombie former double vampires, now just zombies, slam into you, and you are now on fire quite vigorously.
This makes me angry because I am hot-blooded.
Mark down 2 points of hit point damage.
Okay.
I stagger over and barf on him to put out the flames.
Alright.
Use my drunk powers.
Alright. Roll
for drunk powers.
roll for drunk.
That's a 3.
Alright, success with a condition, I believe. What does it say on your table?
You have too much alcohol. You barf alcohol on him.
Yeah, so you have a success with a condition. So you succeed in putting out the fire on him. However, you are now have thrown up the only meal you've eaten for the day and are now incredibly ravenously hungry. And until you eat, you will be in less
All right.
condition to fight.
Alright, in my head is the music video from Prodigy's Smack My Bitch Up.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I'm like, I've got like the wavy, like, arm Johnny Depp distortion stuff going on, and I am like
So you'll be at
on a tear.
So you're gonna have disadvantage for physical rolls until you get something to eat. That
Okay.
means you roll twice and take the lower.
Wait.
Okay.
Richard set up some s'mores recently.
Search for food.
You ever tried zombie s'mores? This
Eating
That ain't
the
no
infected
food.
flesh.
Oh no, it's not. It's on zombie flames. I don't know if he's using actual zombies, but then you don't know where he got the white
Barbecue
bits
you
from.
before I eat a zombie.
You know they may have food back in their caravan supplies.
Stagger
They're
over
only
there.
2/3 vampire. That zombie might need to eat sometime.
Could be.
Pretty sure there's nothing in there.
Richard sets more things on fire.
I flop down and
It's pretty
eat
much
grass.
his only response to most situations. It's just like, I'm gonna set more things on fire.
Ude is eating dandelions. Cause he's still really drunk.
All
And
right,
that's salad enough.
Roll a nature check.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of nature skill?
I have a pet parrot.
Nope.
I have boasting. I can
No.
totally eat dandelions.
Roll an untrained skill check. We'll call this natural or like
Foraging?
Placebo
foraging.
Something.
Roll
If I
a
think it's
foraging
food, it's food. That is a 2. Damn it.
All right, so
Stomach ache.
twist. You eat what you think are dandelions, but are actually incredibly toxic nightshade.
Ah.
More vomiting ensues.
I start farting.
You are now poisoned as well. You take 1 damage at the start of each of your rounds until you fix yourself.
Okay, I've 1 damage, fart, poison,
So,
gas.
mark down that you have taken 1 damage, so you have 9 remaining points.
Okay. Let's see. What do we do next? We set things on fire.
So he's on fire, she's vomiting
But
blood
the
and foam.
fire was put out successfully.
Oh.
Right with
Was
the
it?
vomit.
Oh, that's right.
However,
Yeah.
came
Now you're just
second.
covered in vomit.
Right.
We've got
But
Yeah, so-
structures on fire.
The zombies are still attacking him, by the way.
Oh, okay. I start making zombies explode.
hit the deck.
C4.
Oh no, corpse explosion.
Yes,
Yes, hit
they're
the deck.
all around me, attacking me.
Sorry, Richard is not the
I know.
most safe
I know.
character to
Oh
be
no,
around.
no, I'm aware.
Roll your what's the
Yeah.
undead minions combat?
Sure.
You have a combat skill that's like undead minions, right?
Yeah,
Sitting out, I guess.
how often do I get to use corpse
What's that?
explosion?
Three
By
of
the
us
way,
sitting out, I guess.
There's fighting to be done if you want to do
it
it.
says encounter, or do I care about that?
My fighting,
There is
is
no
basically me
control.
pointing at an enemy and say, "Whack that one, lads," and waiting for you to whack that one.
Yeah.
So if
Evan,
it makes
yeah.
you feel better, I point at one of the
No.
zombies and say, "Whack those ones, lads."
Here's the thing: when you say it, they whack faster.
Whack those zombies, lads.
Yeah.
Alright.
Evan, how often do I get to use corpse explosion? Or does it matter?
What's it listed as?
No
Encounter,
sacred cows.
Attack action, close 5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like
see,
once per encounter.
Okay.
So you've already used it.
Sure. Okay. So alright. Sure. Combat zombie minions. I've acquired some.
All right, so your zombies swarm the other zombies.
So I rolled train skill.
Yeah.
I've got to run. The twist.
All right, so your zombies run over to the zombies, and then the other zombies are like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we
There's only
should
one-
probably be helping you." And they turn around.
It's like
I was gonna say there's only one way this can end.
stupid
Through the music
liberal
video.
zombies. Come on, seriously? Oh well, I suppose.
All right,
So
so just
random zombies.
Clockwork, just to clarify how that skill works, you can narrate what someone else does as part of your command, and then they will do it immediately on your turn.
Awesome.
You command them to do something, and then they do it because you told them to, and they do it faster than they could otherwise do it because you told them to.
You there, Muscles Miss Muscles Pants.
Yeah, that's my name.
Hit this guy.
Which one?
This one.
Which-
I point to
zombie?
a zombie out of the many horde of zombies.
I shrug. I say, "Hey," I tap like the zombie's shoulder, and I drive my fist through his skull,
All right,
or try to.
Cast fist.
You cast
Cast
fists on
fists. It's success and conditional.
all right. So you pile drive the zombie, but you get kind of stink on your hand, and now you're pissed off. You get disadvantage to any mental skill checks you make until you have satisfied your pissed offness.
You know,
Find
I
a
don't think
napkin.
I'm in danger of doing that anytime soon.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you can.
I am still a mammoth, and I am going to go stompy on those zombies.
All right, you can roll your shape changing to see how well, or usually just roll me like a running.
There's a stompy thing. Here.
Okay, there's a stomping thing.
It's called stompy,
Roll it.
and that was a miss and strike because I got a 1.
All right.
I think my vision went out with the mammoth too.
Oh, right. For my combat skill, zombie minions, shouldn't I have been using an attack skill instead of a trained skill?
We're kind of.
It's okay.
Don't worry
That's
too much.
not really how I'm doing it. Like,
Okay.
it's only an attack skill for him because like it's hard to adjudicate what skill that would otherwise be.
Alright.
It's better for you to not roll an attack as an attack skill.
Yeah,
Trust me.
attack is the only one you can produce a strike on.
Yeah, you have a 1 in 6 chance of generating a strike every time you roll an attack.
Okay.
It's not good for you to get strikes.
Crap.
And you'll probably insta-kill
The
it.
Bob says, "I hope the character in the mammoth, or I hope I hope in character the mammoth says I am in fact still a mammoth."
Yeah, because everyone's kind of forgetting that there's a mammoth that's just the whole caravan.
It's the texture of
I can talk.
different.
Hey guys, don't forget the mammoth. The
Now to be
zombie.
clear,
is
is it a
still
mammoth
here.
or a mastodon? Because if it's a mastodon, you get nipple teeth, so that might be useful.
Nope, mammoth. Not a mastodon. Wait, nipple teeth?
According to Anaphysic, this is a thing.
Mammo Dawn.
All right, let's start again with Troy.
Point is,
Okay.
Oh no, we're on.
So, now that this is... let's see. No, I think a more reasonable thing here at this point is to begin casting excellent prismatic spray and begin just hitting things that have been burning for a very long time for just 1 damage and attempting to knock them out.
Alright, you knock down a couple zombies by headshotting them with the excellent prismatic spray.
It doesn't roll. It just hits.
Yeah.
It's 1 damage.
What would you like to do?
My bird is trying to bring me a biscuit.
Sure.
You're
Maybe
also
like-
poisoned. Take another damage.
2 to 3
Okay.
inches, I think. Probably good.
So my bird is sweeping 2 areas, like a area out and back, and brings me a food. Can I roll for like how cool my bird was?
Sure.
Or did it bring me more poison? No! Oh, you stupid bird! I'ma eat you.
Alright.
Bird.
So, the bird has actually brought you the still beating heart of one of the zombie double vampires.
I eat it anyways.
I'm making the tactical decision to try to take it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm losing it. Want to take my character?
Let me try.
Thanks. Sorry, just one though.
Alright. Take a rest.
I'm
Gonna steal that
The
space.
screen is lagging on the screen.
Yeah, the I still have chat on mine, but for whatever reason you guys are losing chat. Can you
Alright.
refresh the chat page? Because chat is losing its mind.
Go ahead and see the arrow circling around where the
Can I
bar
just
is.
F5 it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, apparently the mastodon has a nipple-like protrusion at the end of its tusks, which
Yes,
is
go.
where it gets its name.
Go ahead and pause the.
Its name literally
Side
masta,
area.
breast, nipple, plus dawn, tooth. So nipple tooth.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
anymore?
You will never look at this regal sounding and looking creature
Looks
the
good.
same ever again.
Alright.
God damn it.
But it's just the shape
However-
of the tooth.
A mammoth is not this, so.
Yeah.
So, not only do you fail to sate your hunger and fail to cure the poison,
But
you also are now 1/3 zombie.
nice.
Wait.
You
wait.
ate Richard zombie s'mores!
1/3.
You're also now 1/3 prohibitionist.
What?
bullshit.
Oh no!
Zombie s'mores!
I think we
Oh,
might have
it was
to kill
the
her.
flyers in the fire! The flyers in the fire!
You may be able to be cured of your prohibitionist zombieism, but it will take some doing.
Okay.
There's no way Richard is doing that.
We can only purify him with cleansing alcohols.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much.
That's
right.
probably what that would entail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
The alcohol kills away the dead flash of
And,
the zombiness.
and the dead lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa. Where did
What?
those come from?
They were over there. That's why I was over there.
The remaining-
This is a scouting mission.
I would like cookies too, please.
Unlike that dumb bird.
the remaining zombies crowd at you, who's been killing them off so effectively.
All right.
Roll again. You're running to try to avoid them.
All right. That's a 3. 3 is success with a condition on a trained skill.
All right, you're pretty exhausted from running at this point. You're gonna have disadvantage to physical skill checks
Okay.
until you're
I guess I'll
rested.
get
Okay.
The chewy ones.
All right, what would you like to do? The Golden Man.
How many zombies are left, or did we all?
There's a
get
there's,
There's a horde chasing me still.
a horde of about like 10. You killed like a good amount of the original number, but then some of the ones that she brought with her joined them. So
Well, I point at you and say, "Hey, hit this guy!"
I love how none of you noticed
Point at another
Richard's
zombie.
zombies until he
you
used them in
suddenly
combat.
find yourself enabled to hit that guy.
Yeah, fight him in the face.
Roll your what was it, wrestling?
Punch the
Okay.
weakness out of his body.
Yes.
So you wrestled the zombie.
No, I rolled a 1 on wrestling the zombie.
Congratulations, I managed to
You
kill you.
go down with the zombie, all right, but the zombie seems to be getting
Thanks.
the better hand of you.
You're
and is
welcome.
now kind of wrestling you.
Is it still on fire? The
This is
zombie?
one of the non-on-fire ones.
Then I'm getting greasy whenever I get the opportunity.
Okay,
I am going to take a new shape.
your turn.
Richard attacks again with zombies.
This can only end poorly.
Okay.
So you summon more zombies.
To attack the zombies.
Can I use those zombies against the zombies?
They've already turned
You
on
can
me.
try to command them again.
I will do that. Are you requiring my...
Yeah, roll your undead.
Do I get any zombie powers?
5.
Oh, I have
Actually, the zombieism does help with your poison. You get to roll a d6 against your poison.
If you've ever played Metal Slug, you can totally do the throw up thing that all zombies can do, where they shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Projectile
roll
vomit.
1/3 immune poison.
I
You
got a
unfortunately do not. The poison is still in your other 2/3 affecting you.
3.
So you
Actually,
will
sorry.
take
Into the
damage
other
next
third.
round.
Those 2/3 are already drunk.
Richard commands his armies. It's required.
Okay.
He has a success on his roll.
We're never going to get
Okay, so the zombies cower before your wicked laugh and once again turn to attack the first set of zombies, fearing your appraisal. A couple more of the flaming zombies fall. There's only about 3 left now.
form of a kraken.
On land?
I
Okay.
don't need water.
The deadly land kraken.
Also, the kraken's usually like a squid sort of thing, and most like octopus squids can survive outside of water for
Oh,
a time.
yes.
as long
I
as they stay
suppose
wet.
if we're allowing a kraken to live on the surface, you're correct.
If we're allowing someone to shapeshift,
Guys,
Briefly.
guys,
I just want to
guys,
throw. I just want to
Yeah, I
throw
mean-
zombies around.
we've got like tons of legs for it. It's a good idea.
Everyone knows, whenever I take damage, I may shift 1 square, and anytime I may shift 1 extra square. These
Was
are part of my like for real on the sheet drunk abilities.
Wait, let me see that.
Oh right, I can also
Yes, you can like
I can
stagger
also-
around whenever
when
you
rolling
Oh my God,
3
you could-
through 6,
you
I
could
can knock
shift,
targets prone
from
or
shifting,
slight
from
targets.
shifting, from shifting. You
By
can
the
keep
way-
moving forever.
I'm shifting around
that's
looking
not how
for a
that works.
biscuit.
Damn
No,
it.
it totally is how it works.
I totally
How
want to
could
be
that
this way.
not
Shift
be
2
how that
squares.
works?
Evan,
Each time you're hit.
Anytime I shift.
No.
That's no.
It's
it
a re-
says anytime.
It's a replacement effect.
What kind of
Anytime you shift,
sacred
shift
cow
one
is
more.
this?
But is that shifting one more allowed to?
No.
No, because that's
It replaces,
it
you
replaces
shifting.
the initial. Yeah, you only shift once, but your shift value has increased to 2.
I'm really messing with you guys. I'm sorry. I just thought it was really funny.
by the way,
Run
does
with
it
that
matter
messing
that
around.
Yeah.
Richard can
Well-
knock anyone prone when it gets 3 through a 6 on attack roll? Oh, but that'd be an attack roll. I guess.
These things are like less relevant since we're not doing tactical combat.
Yeah, okay.
That is just really hard to kill.
Yeah. What are you doing as the
It's that
kraken?
lizard regeneration.
I'm grabbing at those zombies and throwing them around.
Okay.
Could you turn into a chicken and lay an egg so I could eat the egg?
I'm sorry, but that might actually not be egg.
You're a horrible chicken. Why would you do that?
Actually, yeah. Unless he was changing the sex of his shapeshifter.
I can do that.
Oh, it's
So,
a joke I
okay.
stole from True
I can
Blood.
be anything.
Anyways,
Moving forward.
Yeah.
So what did you get?
4.
Alright, success. You slam 2 zombies into the ground with your longest tentacles.
Yeah.
bam.
Pick him up,
Tentacles.
Slam 'em
yeah,
down.
that's right.
slam. Do it.
One more remains. You take 1 damage at the start of your turn from the poison.
Oh, cool. I stagger around looking for a biscuit because I don't know what else I can do.
You can still attack things. You
I
just
mean,
be at
alright,
disadvantage.
I have intimidation. I'm pretty scary because I'm a 3rd zombie and I am like blind, stinking drunk, and I still have Prodigy pounding in my head.
Where the hell did my paper go?
I don't know.
Did I hand this?
I've got a
Evan
bird.
took it.
Oh,
Did he?
What did I take?
Paper?
we'll go off.
I didn't take it.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
fall down.
I'm full
Up on
stick you
it.
too,
Oh,
I'm
right,
sorry.
God.
What?
The ground squid.
Good lord.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Oh,
That's great.
Yeah, that was on what the fuck D&D.
With good reason.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of melee attacks. Like basically, I can stagger
You mean the
around
land
and,
shark,
and
but
fight
squid?
everyone.
There is one remaining zombie to fight.
I'm gonna
Eat him.
I'm gonna
Eat him. Eat him.
Eat.
I'm gonna come at him.
All right. Roll your. What's your fighting ability?
Alright, I've got Cutlass and Deadly Break. I've got
Deadly
Intimidation- or Deadly
Because you're attacking with your cutlass and the bird is also.
Sometimes
attacking.
my dyslexia just glances over
I know.
what looks like an error, and I just fill in what I think is right, because I make a lot of mistakes. Anyways, there's that. I get a damage boost.
That's not really relevant. Just
It is if I get a 3 or a 6.
no. That's from the tactical combat.
Okay.
Just roll a d6.
Alright.
Roll 2d6 because you're still hungry, and take the lower number.
They're
So you
both
get a 3.
3s.
That is a success and condition. So you slice up the zombie. However, now it's been determined pretty much that all of these bad things happening to you, the gods just hate you at the moment. So you now gain the condition, the hatred of the gods,
Damn.
until you satisfy them some way.
Drink further. Imbibe.
Huh. I take off my pants.
Now
I've still got underwear
all of the
on.
immediate enemies have perished. Has some poison and shit that she needs to deal with, but you are otherwise no longer in combat.
Yep.
Okay, I finished my s'mores.
All right.
Give
leave
me a
them there
s'more!
burning.
I stagger over toward you in an intimidating manner and snatch your s'more away. I'm gonna roll for s'more.
Snatchery.
It's
I'm
a 2.
tempted to set
I
it
get
on
a graham
fire.
cracker
I'm
and it's
so-
stale, and I hate you because it's stale.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I think I
Graham cracker.
Perry the Scary Wizard Lizard, upon realizing that Uday has been turned into 1/3 zombie, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to cure. Perry the Scary Wizard Lizard knows how to cure your prohibitionism without necessarily having to cure the zombieism. Using his knowledge of drunking, ancient knowledge, and anatomy.
Okay.
Because Perry won't reveal this, but in order to explain this, he knows that it is vampires who are the prohibitionists, and in fact not the zombies. And so, since you became a zombie instead of a vampire, that this is ancient knowledge. Like, this is just historical knowledge that everyone knows. That it's vampires don't drink
Apparently the
alcohol because they
movement's
drink
been around
blood.
for a while.
Zombies will drink anything because it's whatever's in a body, and they eat bodies.
So they prefer schnapps.
And sometimes bodies ferment when they rot.
And will attempt to cure the prohibitionism.
Parts of them.
Corpse alcohol may or may not.
That
be
is a
in existence
3.
in Ghoul
Okay, so hang on,
alcohol in
hang on.
D&D.
So your first roll will be for this ancient knowledge to set up the next
Okay,
roll.
that was the 3. That was a success with condition.
Okay, so success with condition. Your condition will be that you are now also like kind of mentally drained as well. So you're just gonna
studied out.
You're like, ugh. However, that won't count for this next roll because it's part of the same sequence. You're going to attempt to use your wizardly might to do what you just said with advantage, which means roll 2d6 and take the higher.
We have a 4 over a 3, which is a success.
Okay.
Without condition.
So, you have successfully removed the prohibitionism.
I still like those thistles.
Yeah, you're still poisoned. You take another point of damage.
Still poison.
I don't know anything
still
about-
zombie.
Don't know anything about, like, medicine and stuff, bro.
Alright, I fart in the general direction.
I know
Richard
the
goes over and
solution.
is like, look,
There is healing required.
There, I know the solution.
if you don't like the poison, we could just make you all the way zombie. It'll
No.
work out well.
No. See, the way that you get rid of the poison is you have them throw it all up. You need to drink more now that you're no longer a prohibitionist.
Do I have something?
Who
to
is
drink?
it who needs healing?
Me.
I pointed you and I command you to be well again.
You
And-
feel a sudden urge to be well again, and in fact, somehow this urge manages to overcome all of the other urges you have felt previously to become well again, and
Okay.
in fact, your mind overpowers your body and you become well again.
What? What?
What kind of like?
Okay, we have a
like
Richard
Luke
player
Skywalker's
here,
mom
so we might
just
as
died. How
well.
sad was that?
I don't know, you just like,
It
he's
just
really good at
works.
telling you to do things.
Alright.
When he tells you to do things, you just do it.
Command me.
That was.
Now you've made it creepy.
Yeah.
That was the point. I apologize. Let's keep moving. I'm no longer a cracker.
So you've destroyed the group of prohibitionists, thus
Yes!
hopefully
You know what?
ensuring that their deadly plan will not come to fruition.
Yeah, that was a horrible plan. They deserved it.
You
totally.
make your way to the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors. So
Yes,
You
several
don't
types of
actually-
psychotropic drugs are also emetics. They help you vomit and thus can get rid of poison.
have any
Is that why the governor kept deciding to say Richard poison?
greetings.
No?
No.
You don't actually realize that you're coming upon the tomb until you come across a nice little cottage that has on its mailbox Barry the Vampire Senior.
My cousin Barry's house! I told you we were visiting my cousin Barry.
It's got a white picket fence.
Although he's got a picket fence that's rather cutesy.
Form of a vampire.
Alright, so Richard's gonna go and knock it up. Actually, does Richard knock, guys? Chat, does anyone remember if Richard ever knocks?
I don't think Richard knocks.
Okay, Richard goes inside.
Unless it's comedic that he does.
I
so.
stagger around back and fall asleep on a patio chair.
Yeah, so Richard bursts inside of his cousin's house.
Actually,
Cousin.
Barry's pretty exhausted too. If there's more than one patio chair, out in that basking sun.
I command you to
There's a
sleep!
patio chair and a flower bed.
Flower bed sounds real nice. And Perry, having been studied out, will obviously use drunking to counteract having studied too much.
Roll your drunking.
Drink, drunk.
6.
Yeah.
You're very effective at drunking. You're actually so effective at drunking, you share some of your success with her and are able to.
He has the whole keg.
You'll be
he's
able
been
to
toting.
recover from your weariness much more quickly from the drunking.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to impersonate Gary the vampire
They're always
Berries-
mailboxes,
berries
aren't they?
forgotten
Massive underrepresentation of female boxes. Oh. Oh.
Oh God. Oh, I just got that.
That's terrible.
Male boxes versus female boxes, guys. All right, so are you saying anything?
So you
about
break
being there?
into Barry's house.
Yes,
Right-
I
right
burst
next to
into
you.
the door.
Barry is sleeping currently, it being the middle of the day.
Barry!
Who's there?
Barry, it's Gary.
It is
Gary?
I, Richard, Chief Warlock of the Brothers
Yeah,
of Darkness,
oh yeah,
Lord of
Richard.
the 13 Hells, Master
pretty
of the
cool,
Bones,
yeah,
Emperor
oh.
of the Black, Lord of the Undead, and Mayor
Right,
of the Village of
he's-
the Coast.
And, a Latin horn starts blaring. And it is I!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hang on. 1 second. He and I, DM Evan and I, live in an apartment, and there is this truck covered in graffiti that drives around Sepulveda Boulevard with a horn that plays La Cucaracha. That is what I heard. Proceed. We hear this thing every day, 2 times a day.
We, one of our neighbors was having their backyard redone, like kind of the concrete in their backyard drilled up, like jackhammered up and re-put down.
Yep.
And the crews would get in there like 6:30 in the morning, and there's this one guy who would sing Spanish opera.
That
the
dude
top
is
of his
awesome.
lungs at 6:30 in the
That
morning.
dude is awesome.
Loud enough to be heard over the jackhammers.
That dude is awesome.
This dude was my hero.
That guy is awesome.
Yes. Okay,
So
so
you roll in with those sounds going on.
Yes, yes. It is I, Roberto del Oro Grande.
You guys are ruining my my reconnection to my cousin.
That's the point.
Gary? Is that you?
Yes, it is I, Gary, your lost cousin.
Gary?
Kind of.
I don't remember Gary.
Yes, I was lost, but now I am found.
Roll bluff.
Yeah, this is definitely
4.
Alright. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, both of us are like,
Um,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Gary, right?
totally. Yeah, yeah, how's it been with the job that you do?
It's been excellent. I've heard of many of how you've been doing well as well.
Yeah. The movement's been going great. Everything's cool.
Yeah. What about that movement again?
Yeah, I'm actually the president now.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind me again exactly what the movement is.
Yeah, it's
This
the
is-
prohibitionist movement.
This is Gary. Very Gary, the Hizzard Lizard.
It's Gary the Vampire, I think.
It's the vampire.
Yeah. There's
Barry's
Larry, Perry, Barry, and Gary.
That was done on
This is
purpose.
not my fault, even though I kind of started it.
What happened to
I
Sherry?
didn't notice
There's
until
no Sherry
just
yet.
now.
Just wait till I take my next form.
But he's Sherry Garrett. He is not teetotal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So it's the prohibition movement.
Have the plants been making all the papers that we need, all the flyers in mass production properly?
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to be getting a shipment pretty soon, so I can send them out.
Where are all of them again? I forget where we're doing those. I need to
Yeah.
go check on them.
Those are great
Where they're
plans.
going. Where they're going.
No, where they're coming from.
I mean, like we just had a shipment printed up in the human nation.
All right.
Thank
yeah.
you. Yes.
Yeah. So prohibition movement. That sounds
We've heard
duller
of.
than you used to be. If I'll be honest.
We've heard of.
Well, actually, it's been in our family for a long time. I did some genealogical research, and there's a lot of tradition behind it, and I just wanted to be part of my roots and kind of reconnect. And
Oh, come on. He's just going to use flaming hands or something on the bench.
I was like, Barry, cousin. I have heard
Sorry,
there.
Richard is not interested in talking anymore.
I've heard there is a horrible artifact somewhere
Yeah.
around here of a
I'm gonna use
great
flaming
booze.
hands at
You were
will.
interrupted.
by the way. Sorry.
I use flaming hands, which is an at will 1 damage attack. If I'm replacing it with equivalent to what I'm replacing it.
Alright, so he's mildly caught on fire. And so why? Why are you always with the fire and the burning?
And the lady!
Boring. Why do you have to be so boring, Barry? Every single time I come to visit you. I'm now going to start dragging, if I can, dragging Barry outside.
Alright,
I'm looking
Hang
at
on.
you
We're
like,
gonna go
what
around.
the hell, man?
what are you doing?
No, we're not
So,
achieving
I'm
increased
ju-
joke density. Nowhere near.
I am finishing up my flamboyant Latin dance after my
Yeah, you
entrance.
guys are all like, we're
And
trying
am
to-
now very disappointed that there's this entire conversation that's been going on while people ignored me. I'm gonna go sulk in the corner.
Well, if you just did things for yourself, hedonism by.
Much sulk, so angst.
Yeah, so everyone's like, what the hell, Richard? Richard is going to be dragging Barry outside. No one objects.
Richard, what are you doing?
I'm dragging Barry outside.
Why are your hands on fire, and why are you dragging him outside?
Because the prohibition movement is more evil than evil.
Yes, but we also need to find that horrible artifact.
Oh, right, the horrible artifact.
You know.
Yeah, just sort of like,
You know, the quest.
hey, Barry, where's that artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Artifact or window, Barry?
Roll intimidation.
Warrior, don't be a dick.
I could have seduced him.
So apparently I didn't have the foresight to replace something with intimidation because that would make sense for this
Well,
character.
roll it untrained. You might get intimidation.
I have intimidation.
I have
You do
6!
get intimidation.
Success and learn.
You do have intimidation. It turns
Rolling
out.
skills you don't know how to do and doing them well is how you learn how to do things.
Pressing him up against the window. Window or artifact, Barry?
Well, so I mean, like, I found out that my family and your family too. You know, we're family. We're all family here. We shouldn't kill each other. We're just, you know, kind of used to be traditional vampires. You know, protecting this lost artifact, and built the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors and kept it secret for many years to,
While this conversation is going on, I'm gonna have my goblin or my kobold minions look for mouse holes in the floorboards and or wall.
What are they saying now?
They were correcting my spelling, and I said spelling is for spellers.
alright.
Yeah.
What
so
are you doing?
I'm asking where this Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors is.
I mean, right?
Barry.
You can't just like uncover the Tomb of Unspeakable Horrors. I mean, it's unspeakable.
Write it down, Barry. Write it down or window.
I threaten seduction.
Threatened seduction.
What?
Don't make me seduce you. I'll
Actually,
get the
yes.
information
Yes,
I
that
want.
is the level we have
The
reduced
easy
ourselves
way?
to now.
Or the easy way.
Yes.
Either way, you're catching a snap.
Vampire Gary now threatens to seduce Vampire Barry.
That didn't happen. That failed.
What would you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Alright, so
I forget that I just said I am the role of his cousin, and that did not work out really.
oh my god! Why? You're my cousin! I don't even remember a cousin! Wait, you're not my cousin?
guy! That guy really isn't our cousin! Oh yeah, you're that shape-shifting guy! Alright, guys, should Richard and this guy turn on him, or is Richard gonna keep going after the gold?
Just get this thing out of here, and I'll get you the thing.
Double life flaw.
Okay.
Huh?
My flaw.
What is that?
Your shapeshifter nature means you are often living a lie, and sometimes it can come back to bite you.
I'm gonna choose to, at this point, my weight comes into factor, and I crash through the floorboards of this
I
poor
believe I
guy's
get a
house.
token.
You have to use this.
God damn it.
Yeah, no.
I should have gotten some out earlier.
Wasn't there like 2 floating around?
What are you looking for?
Like gold ones?
The chips.
Chips. We're always in search of chips. Or putting them away. Yeah, that was great. It was like, yes, Richard does have intimidation.
I continue with my ruse of, since I'm not actually a cousin, don't you think it's not as bad?
No, you're a disgusting person. You wanted to pretend to be my cousin and seduce me. That's like... What? You're a messed up guy. That's what alcohol does to you.
How do you know I'm not? How do you know I'm a guy?
Hey, if he's not your cousin,
He's
it's
entirely
okay for him to
sober,
seduce
probably the
you.
only
Man,
one.
what is he so upset about?
This is what alcohol does to people.
Yeah,
I'm sober.
That's why we can't allow
let's
it in
see.
the world.
Richard will want to be doing
I think this is
something.
time for the 3 drunk of us to enter the scene
Oh, and
to prove that he is the only sober one
actually
and show what being drunk actually does.
Alright, I stagger forth with a really lustful look in my eye towards Barry.
Perry just kind of like
Yeah, it's like
bashes
Richard-
down a wall.
Richard's still holding Barry
who
up
knows
against
what
the window
is-
with flaming hands.
Perry just kind of bashes down a wall, like with the keg under one arm, like not really full anymore, just still kind of like the hole's open and just kind of leaking, but he just hasn't really put it down. And just kind of stumbles forward, while then slipping in behind Larry the Hairy Lizard Wizard, just kind of slinking along the floor.
Gary has now assumed the shape of a female vampire and now assumes the name of Sherry.
It never ends.
That lady is not drunk. She is incredibly sober, and I'm going to attempt to use Streetwise to convince him of my
Okay.
drunkenness in relation to his sobriety.
Okay.
That is a 2. That is a twist.
Alright. You stumble towards him, and your hand drunkenly falls on a giant red button on his desk.
Oh! Let's make this fun.
Oh, you have a giant red button. At least you still have some class.
Alarms start going off.
I think Perry takes this opportunity to think this is a beat and begin busting out some very, very bad moves.
Now tell me, Barry, what does your red button do?
Well, that's the purge in case of alcoholists entering the tomb.
Purge.
What does it do to the stuff inside the tomb?
It's not good.
Where is the tomb, Barry?
This is the entrance.
Does the flask survive the tomb, Barry?
The doors and windows slam shut with metal gratings.
Barry, we're not leaving till we get that booze.
Alright, I think what you all want to do is you want to sick me on him.
Is there still a hole in the
So
wall
I
from
I
where
actually stagger towards
Larry?
you,
or
female
Perry bursting.
vampire, because I'm gonna gonna go for
Metal
it,
slams down
and then I
over
just like,
Okay.
Are we rolling?
Wait, were you pretending to hit on me and then jump on him?
I go for it and miss.
So yeah,
Excellent.
a sound begins bubbling up from below, and
But you're
golden liquid begins pouring into the room.
Good lord, it's light draft beer. We need to move. This is the cheap stuff.
Yes,
Midnight!
Okay, I will drag Barry with us into
it's
the tent.
Periwinkle's Blue Ribbon, a very light pixie beer.
Okay, I can't resist the
Wait a
taste
minute.
of good or not so good grog, so I just start drinking it all.
Yeah, I was going to say, Perry is such an experienced drunker that he will not even feel the effects of drinking such pixie beer.
Yeah.
And can begin assisting in draining the room and ensuring that the room does not fill up.
Yeah.
We don't know how much there is. We
Uday
need to
is
leave.
finally feeling a bit normal.
Buying time.
Now is the time to Kraken.
When is it not time to Kraken?
Fill in the crack.
Alright. Barry, where's the entrance?
It's in here! I don't actually know.
I know where the entrance is.
How do you not know where the entrance to your own
It's
dungeon
unspeakable!
is?
Write it
I know where the
down.
entrance is. It's through a mouse hole.
The entire dungeon bursts apart because you spoke about it.
I cram my
Obviously.
bird in the hole.
Eyes take the form of a mouse. Where is this hole?
I said I had my kobold minions looking for
Underwater.
it,
I
but the
mean
DM forgot about
under
me.
beer.
Huh?
I said I had my kobold minions looking for it, but the DM forgot about me.
Alright, sorry. We'll go around in order. What were you doing?
Oh, Perry was attempting to keep the level of pixie beer that was flooding the room down.
He's taking one for the team. The sacrifice will not go unnoticed.
Alright, roll your drunking.
Drunking too strong.
Drunk game too strong.
That is a 1. That is a
Oh.
twist.
You just
It is a
inhaled
trained
the-
skill.
So, you're drinking the Periwinkle's Blue Ribbon, and it is just god awful. It is the worst fucking beer you've ever had, and it kind of makes you hate all beer a little bit more just for having tasted it.
Discipline. Discipline.
You're feeling highly nauseous, and not only that, you're now just like, basically like, because of this,
Just done
you,
with it for a while.
you're done with it for a while. You're done with the drunking for a little bit.
This is how they get you, you know.
So you said you were having your kobolds search
Search the house for the mouse hole.
search the house for the
Yeah,
house.
he's been
Roll your
doing that
command.
for a while.
It's a thing that takes a while, so
Yeah,
it,
okay.
It's resolving now.
it will resolve it now.
I think I failed.
You got a 2. So that's a
2 is-
twist.
What a twist!
What a twist! Alright, so your kobolds fail to find a mouse hole. However, they do find a magical wardrobe in one of the rooms.
Of course.
It's possible that it leads into another dimension of some kind.
Let's unread.
If nothing else, we can
I
perhaps...
peek through the back
Shall
of the
we
wardrobe.
unleash
Do I
Richard
see
on
a
Narnia?
lamppost?
You're not actually. The
Oh.
kobolds are bringing you this information now.
I see.
What would you like to do? You can relay that information to everyone, though.
Yes. So, magical wardrobe.
Let's go through the wardrobe, everyone. No? Well, I'll bring
It could
Barry
definitely
with
be
me.
the entrance. It could not be the
It
entrance.
could be a trap.
I am
It
forced
could be a
to
method
beer.
to get rid of a lot of the booze in this room by putting it through the portal
So that we
that's on the other side of the
we can
wardrobe.
flood the other end of the wardrobe because it's another dimension.
Right. And it's not this one.
Richard opens the wardrobe.
Alright, so inside the wardrobe is a 5-foot wide by 10-foot high corridor leading into the distance. In the corridor, for a solid 50 feet, are no fewer than 200 whirling blades going back and forth across the corridor.
Unspeakable horrors, Barry?
This sounds like a job for the shapeshifter.
It could be a rat. It could be a trap. Send Richard through.
Yes.
That is kind of what Richard is for, yeah. Let's send some zombies through there and try and jam up the blades.
Oh my god.
Alright, roll your command zombies.
6.
Alright, so the zombies wade in
Take
and
that, whirling
jam
blades.
up the whirling bits. And not only that, they actually disarmed the real trap, which was basically on the other side. Once you get through the whirling blades, there's a pit into a giant pool of lava.
Aha! Go forth, my minions, and suffer. Very true.
However, you lose some zombies, but whatever.
Yeah.
I explore forward and check the end of the hallway.
The pit of lava, I believe.
Alright, so you use a zombie as a bridge and climb over the pit of lava.
Yes, let's all use the zombie bridge.
So, what do I see?
You see in the next room a large doorway engraved. Actually, sorry, 3 doorways. One engraved with a giant tankard of ale. One engraved with a sword, and one engraved with a tree.
I hate trees.
Alright, are we all going across the zombie bridge?
Yes.
Alright, we're all climbing across the zombie bridge.
Okay.
Well, I'm not climbing across the ground. I'm being carried across the
Oh, well,
zombie
yes,
bridge.
of course.
I would like to open the door that has. Wait.
Potentially losing a
So
couple
there's
of
the-
minion
there's
on
the,
your way across.
Tankard of ale, there's the sword and the tree.
Yes.
Which shall we pick, chat?
I stagger in last, having finally finished out of the room of
This will be preparation for the return to the Two of Horrors. All of these traps are exactly the same.
What?
So, study hard, kids.
Alright, so there's
So,
three
chat
three
decides
doors,
which one to go through.
3 corridors.
Yeah, let's see the first several responses, I guess.
There's the tankard door, the sword door, and the tree door.
See, I'm thinking the tankard door because the tankard's what we're looking for.
Yes, but the prohibitionists would want us to go through
Barry,
that one.
which
I'm thinking
one?
tree.
Which
So,
one,
I'm
Barry?
going to open the tree door.
Alright. You open the tree door, and you see a giant tree inside a room covered in bottles facing downward that are pouring down Periwinkle's blue ribbon,
I screech.
which floods out the doors, the Shining style, into the room.
Form of a magma kraken. I am done with this fucking light beer.
You have a little PTSD.
Ivan is just holding his own, or Perry is just holding his own. Just gonna sit it out for a little while. Larry's taking the lead on this one.
Sherry.
No, you're
Larry.
Oh, Larry.
As Adam left, I took over Perry the Scary Wizard Lizard, but I'm still playing Larry the Hairy Lizard Wizard.
Excellent.
They're brothers, it's alright, I got it.
Yeah.
We've got
We need to destroy the
Barry
tree.
and Gary.
The best way to destroy trees is with fire. You make things light on fire better by covering them in grease and lighting them on fire. So
Oh,
we
right.
should remove the
Yeah.
tree
Sherry,
from existence.
Barry's loving cousin.
No, I'm saying, what are you doing?
I am getting the hell out of that room while as a giant magma kraken.
Alright, so the
Not doing that.
the Periwinkle's blue ribbon crashes into your hide as a magma kraken, vaporizes into a deadly cloud of poisonous PBR gas.
Richard is probably fine, guys.
It's a good thing as lizards we don't need to breathe as much as like other people and stuff being reptiles.
Roll
and
an
having
endurance
slower-
check, everyone.
Everyone?
Yes.
Alright.
Can Perry use discipline in place of
Yes.
I feel like
Uh,
Uday would be lightly resistant to that.
6.
I fail.
You,
I fail
you
all
actually
the
roll with
failings.
advantage.
I fail all the failings.
Good, because I got a 2.
Roll again.
I got a 1.
Alright, you succeed.
Cool.
I apparently have a 1.
All right.
I
So
got a
My
6. I
ambiguous
live.
lich thing.
did you have endurance already?
No.
So you gain endurance.
Sick.
Since you rolled untrained, you gain that skill.
Harry conditionally succeeds, Larry succeeds.
Okay. Perry succeeds with the condition that he is now dizzied by the PBR fumes and having flashbacks to tasting it.
So Richard got a 1.
So you.
That doesn't make as much sense as it might, depending on how far in the
The poisonous PBR
The thing
gases.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're undead. It's not the alcohol that's doing the poisoning. It's
the
the
magically
sheer
terrible
flavor.
The terrible flavor is poisonous, guys.
You're immune to the
repulsive.
alcohol. There's
It's
very
repulsive.
little alcohol in this.
It just tastes repulsive.
Yes. Regardless of
By anyone
it's
who
just
can
horrible.
appreciate anything with taste, this is so
Yeah.
repulsive that it puts you off of things with taste because you've tasted it and you don't want to use that sense again.
Yeah, okay.
Ever.
Okay, so 1, what is the twist?
So the twist, you're basically, now when you don't consciously hate alcohol anymore, but on some level your animal brain just rebels against the idea, and when you summon zombies, they're going to be prohibitionist zombies.
Oh! No!
A contradictory living lifestyle. Or unlifestyle, whichever you prefer.
Dude,
But you can potentially cure this affliction with some time and help from your friends.
I'm just gonna have to kill
You're just
people
gonna have to work through it the hard
and
way.
start bar fights as much as possible till I get over it, I guess.
We appreciate alcohol the same way.
Okay,
Abuse.
so we've got the sword door.
So
And the
it's
mud
now
door.
your turn.
Whoa.
There's still alcohol and poisonous gas flooding into the room.
I am drinking the alcohol, clearly, because it says on the sheet I gotta drink the alcohol.
Alright,
So,
roll your drunking.
Yep.
Alright, you succeed quite well, actually. You are much more able to tolerate the
Why is it
horrid
here?
beer, although you were able to
It
recognize.
says good or not so good.
Oh! That is actually.
If anything, it's giving
You
me
actually, yeah.
superpowers.
You actually. You can have a chip for that one.
Cool.
That's a flaw.
If you're
Yeah.
drunk, you can't taste. Oh god, you're still drinking it, aren't you?
You can't stop as long as it's there,
Oh god.
no matter how bad it is.
I assume that's what my character was doing in the presence of alcohol, anyways.
Yeah, so you gain a chip for not resisting the call of the PBR, and in fact you succeed so well that you actually start grabbing bottles from the tree and drinking them, and the tree starts to wither a little.
Nice.
Hi! Right,
Hold on.
pulling the bottles off the
Okay.
tree makes
Taking
it
this
wither.
opportunity now that he can actually figure out where a wall is, Larry quickly climbs along, making his way into the room where the tree is, and assists in attempting to destabilize and destroy the tree by covering it with grease so that it can be burned like the unholy abomination it is.
Yeah, butter it up.
Alright, the tree is all greasy.
That's
Okay.
like the
Oh!
best.
Oh, it's greasy! You know what I am? Magma Kraken!
Your turn. What does the Golden Man have to say?
Guillermo del Oro.
Let's see here. I'm going to order the. I'm going to yell at the magma kraken. Which one does more things? Take it out on him. You deal extra damage and regain hit points.
I take it out.
Dude, to hit the thing that we're attacking.
The tree.
The next person, to hit the thing gets +1.
Yeah, I'm whooping that tree. I'm whooping that tree's ass.
Alright, it's your turn.
Whose turn?
Your turn.
Richard's turn? Richard shall light it on fire.
Why are we
Hit the
killing
tree with
this
Richard.
wonderful booze tree?
Because there's better booze in the world. That's what we're on a quest
With
for.
flaming hands
This is
at
bad booze.
will.
Booze is
The vampires, the prohibitionists thought this
By
was
the
a
way, I'm
terrifying
still
beer, and
carrying
it
Barry
is.
in my other hands.
Larry will describe to you the possibility, the distant dream of an unlimited amount of the tankard's perfect booze.
Uday doesn't care.
Yeah.
Booze!
Because if we don't stop this booze from flowing, we'll never be able to move on.
Yeah, so okay, so
Because
Richard
we'll never be able to get you out of the room.
Hello. Richard uses the at-will fire hands to light the grease tree on fire, still carrying Barry in the other hand.
Alright,
Good God.
Of
The
course,
tree-
why would I drop Barry? It's more
the tree
hilarious.
ignites and you regain health from the Golden Man's encouraging words.
Yeah, I had no
You take out-
damage.
Okay, actually, you're able to potentially recover some of your loss. Roll a d6 for your just a unmodified.
3.
All right, you do not successfully shake off the effects of the
Horrible alcohol.
horrible
There's more cleansing
alcohol.
needed. Although I suppose Barry is cheering us on for killing the tree.
Vengeance may be one of the steps, but it's only the first of many.
Yes.
So the tree is burning. Is anything happening to said tree now?
The tree is burning, but it has not yet crashed to the ground, and the bottles are still flowing.
I'm going to check out another door.
It withered when they started pulling bottles off of it, so.
Oh. Then I'm going to use my magma kraken tentacles to start whacking the bottles out of the tree.
Okay, roll your tentacles.
Also, what do these chips do again?
You can use it to get advantage on a roll or declare that something is happening in the story.
Oh,
Do
okay.
they work? Do they
5.
work like the action points? For
Yes, you
the
can
tricks?
also use it for your tricks.
5.
You succeed in knocking bottles out of the tree, and it withers further.
Excellent.
Uday kind of like drunk stumbles around outside and takes a whiz because he doesn't want to get smacked on the head with
It's
bottles.
not a game unless she's keen in it.
I mean that's pretty much after you've drunk that much of any liquid. It's
Yes.
and it's not like anyone's gonna notice it. The room is already just filled with piss.
There's like nothing
Yeah.
There is no difference between the piss and the beer.
Looks like piss.
Smells
Smells like piss. It's
Things
piss.
are
Piss
things
in
are
it.
getting better, but you've all been exposed to the alcohol and fumes for some time now, and you all need to roll another endurance check.
6! Finally.
Oh,
1.
Uday takes a
I'm
nap.
learning.
If you fail, you just take damage this time. You'll
much?
take
Okay.
2 damage from the horrible liquor.
I
Okay,
learned the
well,
skill
that-
endurance.
Two
Richard is
shifts
growing.
me outside.
Yeah,
Sleep in the
even if
flower
that's not
you
bed.
stumble
something
outside
to do
from
with
the
the-
I
field.
went on upstairs and I had to lay down.
Ambiguous things.
I think I dug through Barry's closet, found some clothes, threw them in the flowers, and I am. Yep, that's where I am.
Just rolling all over those flowers. Fuck that guy.
We've still got Barry, by the way.
Okay,
All right.
don't fuck that guy. Personal choices.
Larry Perry.
No, I'm just like carrying him around by his neck.
Perry is looking much the worse for wear, and Larry is going to do his brotherly duty and attempt to psych him up with Streetwise
Okay.
to help him get over these pansy fears and worries and unmuscly things and thoughts.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
That is a 3 on Streetwise, so that is a success. However, Larry will take a condition.
Alright, so You start psyching him. It's like, yeah, come on. It's just like it'll just be like college again. Just like
Chug, chug, chug.
beer bong, man, beer bong.
You can do it. Come on. You're stronger than this. Look at you. You're fucking buff, man.
And he's like, yeah. However, you kind of like are like, okay, this is like, yeah, this no, I don't like this. You're ashamed at your broiness, at stooping to this level.
It's brotherly love. Do I get to clear both nauseous and dizzy?
Yeah, you can clear
Awesome.
nauseous and dizzy for him.
Schedule a note, just a heads up. Try to wrap this up pretty quickly.
Okay.
Otherwise, we won't have time. We'll have this awkward like hour and a half
Okay.
for a game, and we, yeah, not the time.
I think this is coming to close.
Yeah. Just like wrap it in like half an hour or something.
All right. What would you like to do?
Clover.
I will. Are we still? So there's still beer, or did we clear all of it up?
I drank a lot of alcohol.
All right. Well, I'm going to order my kobold minions to begin drinking beer.
Okay. Roll.
Beer,
They can
glorious
find it.
beer. Maybe I'll not fail this time. I got a 4, which is a success.
All right. The kobolds enthusiastically begin drinking beer and making kobold horrible death checks and failing, but they're still drinking the beer and removing it from the room.
There are many kobolds.
Alright.
A few thousand that died.
Barry, which door is next? Barry.
The tree is withered and died, and the alcohol begins sinking, and the room clears of fumes.
So look. The door with the tree had the tree in it. Maybe the door with the tankard
Has the
will
tankard.
have the tankard in it.
Surely.
We open the door with the tankard?
I slither
Well,
out.
there-
into the
actually, sorry, Richard is like, slam Barry against door. Barry, is this the correct door?
He's like, I've never been here.
Damn it, Barry, you're not any useful any time I use you.
Barry's like, it's okay. I know how to make this guy. He just kind of takes him from you, goes back to that like bridge over the lava, and just drops Barry in the lava.
Wait.
silly.
Did you just drop Barry in the lava?
You could. I could have had a word with him.
He doesn't know anything.
That was
But
a
I'm
boring death.
I'm
He
up
just sunk into
sleeping
the
in his flower
lava.
bed in his nice.
Oh, okay,
clothes
yeah,
that are
there we
all
go.
No,
Now
no.
his bones are floating up. That's better, yes.
significantly intimidating.
Just like that. Yes.
No, that would have been better.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm bored again. Let's go through the door.
Yeah. Whose turn is it now?
Rewind. We could just do that instead.
Just throw him right out of the
He
wardrobe.
bounces off the lava,
Just
which
throw-
alerts me to his presence.
It's not even. Let's not bother walking. We're too exhausted for things like that. That's too far. It's just throwing him back down the hallway. He just slides, bounces out of the wardrobe, like hits the wall, and just kind of slumps against it inside the house
Wait,
to wake up in a few moments
who
instead
did
of
we
being
get
dropped
rid
in
of?
lava. Instead of being dropped in the lava.
Barry?
We
What?
threw Barry.
He
Barry,
threw
this
Barry
is
in
taking
my
the
general
suggestions of
direction.
others. We have revised the action to something that is better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he bounced through the
He's
hallway.
been thrown out of the wardrobe because he's not any use in here, and might as well be scared shitless by Uday. And see if Uday can learn anything
Yeah.
from him, or at least torment him as he deserves for being a dirty prohibitionist.
Alright, makes sense to me.
So like, Barry opens his eyes. The first thing he sees is Uday. And Uday still reeks of alcohol, but he's wearing Barry's favorite shirt. Like his favorite shirt that he's had for like 15 years.
I know.
And Uday has like dribbled on it. And he's got like sweat stains going on. And Uday is like, Barry, where's the rest of the booze? Okay, DM.
All right. Roll intimidation.
Okay. 5.
All right. He says, "Don't know, but I mean, I heard that there was in the plans behind the door with the ale. There is supposed to be an altar and a tankard there. That's all I know.
Okay.
Part of it was burned off."
I disappear in a puff of smoke
What?
towards the booze.
He's shuffling.
Oh,
pretty fast.
right!
I have magical movement abilities related to my drunkenness. That's just what happens. It's like Looney Tunes.
It's a combination of stumbling and suddenly switching balance to like instantly be out of a room.
Yeah, okay.
So are we all now heading through the?
Does the drunken grapevine out of the room?
Yep. Anywhere there's alcohol, I can appear.
It's just sniffing it out like a sense, a sixth sense.
Cold.
for
That
where
would be
it's
an
located.
interesting teleportation ability, just anywhere with alcohol.
Yeah. Okay, so you're opening the. Are you opening the door with the ale?
Yeah.
All right. So inside you see an altar, and on that altar is a marvelously carved decanter with finest gems, gold and silver, flowing upwards.
Richard has zombies touch it first.
That's a terrible idea.
Uday pushes past them and just goes at the
It
booze.
clinks.
I got a 5 for my zombies.
Perry and Larry approach the altar reverently.
Magma Kraken is no longer a Magma Kraken, but a vampire again.
You took a shine to being the vampires, didn't you?
I am Sherry, Barry's loving cousin.
They're all his cousins now. I didn't claim you as a cousin.
I didn't say I was your cousin. I said I'm Barry's.
Barry's my cousin.
Yeah, but no one really believes that.
Yeah.
No one believes that
And the
Barry's...
truth is what we all believe. LARP rules. So he's obviously then can still be Sherry's cousin, and doesn't have to be your cousin.
No one ever
I'm
believes
lost.
Richard. Apparently. So, Barry was introduced as Richard's cousin, and then now Sherry...
It's Barry's cousin.
What are they saying now on chat?
What? Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Right, we're
let's do it.
I'm examining the
approaching
rest of the room.
The decanter.
Okay?
The platform is crowded with zombies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, anyone else approaching the decanter?
Yes, Perry and Larry are attempting to approach the altar.
I'm searching the edges of the room for traps.
I'm like rubbing
Okay.
on the altar.
Roll
They will.
roll a examination check. Call it find traps.
2.
All right. So the twist is there was a trap and you didn't find it.
Oh. Nah.
In fact, searching for traps is the trigger for the trap.
See?
It's a very cleverly designed
I'm
trap.
for it.
What is the trap?
Unspeakable horrors. Elves trigger it
The trap is
automatically.
very simple.
Actually, I think
The entirety of the floor, except for the area that is not occupied by the altar, slams into the
How
ceiling.
much longer is this?
Wait. So I'm going up pancake style.
I'm glad we were very right on the altar and very thin lizards. Just we can lose the tails. We can lose the tails. It's cool.
I'm not
Those
sure
regrow
where
regrow
Richard
back.
was, but it's
We've
probably
got about
close.
20 minutes left of this.
Can I,
Yeah,
please-
if that.
can I
Yeah,
attempt to
it'll be
transform into
done.
something I could slither out?
All right.
Something very flat.
We'll
like
go
a flat
around and,
fish.
and see how you're attempting to escape this if you were indeed in the room. So you...
Yeah, Perry and Larry were already very close to the altar itself. Perry has his evasion And Larry is going to attempt to use his observation to be prepared for the wall
Okay.
to slide up and react quickly.
Roll for each of those.
And that is a 4, which is a success for Larry, and that is a 2, which is not a success for Perry.
So, Larry sees this coming, smacks his head, and dives onto the altar. Perry is still like, in bro mode, so he's like, yeah, I can totally just like, lift that shit, man. And then he's like, oh god, my arms, and he rolls into the altar in time to avoid just being splashed. But he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see, he's got a resilient where you can use a second wind as a free action on your turn.
Okay.
And that'll be 4, which we'll stay where
Okay.
we are and check that off. Because Perry's looking worse for wear.
Alright, how is the Golden Man avoiding this trap? Clockwork.
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 Sorry.
The trap is
No, not really.
slamming people in the throne room into the ceiling.
All of the people?
Yes.
Unless you add or on
What's
the altar.
this? A crushy trap? This looks like a job for an incredibly dense metal item.
Alright. Roll density. Or do you have a skill for that?
I have the flaw too heavy.
Roll it!
I got a 5.
Alright, you are in fact very dense and heavy, and the area you were smashed into the ceiling. However, being denser and heavier than the ceiling, you actually smashed through the ceiling.
Woohoo!
How are you trying to avoid this trap?
If Richard was not already by or on top of the altar, Richard will just vault up onto the altar.
Alright,
He was, like, right
roll
next to it.
evasion.
Um,
Or something similar if you have it.
let's see. Doesn't look like it.
Alright, roll it.
Sound is looping.
I got a 2 apparently.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
you fail to avoid the crushing,
Going.
and
We can probably have to bring this
you lunge forward and crunch, it comes down on your legs. You take 6 points of damage, and you now can only move while prone, thus reducing your speed to 2. Crawling along the ground.
Well, that's inconvenient.
I am going to transform into something incredibly flat and use my resource always a way in to always be able to have access out of this trap.
So you... Okay,
I'm trying to slip
roll
out.
shapeshifting.
3. With a trained skill, it's a success.
Alright, so you success with the condition. You transform into a pancake fish.
Oh, that's why the sound's looping. Is I had 2 streams open.
Oh.
Yeah. Usually that only happens if there's another stream open while we're streaming. That's what I went through and checked. Good, means we don't have to bring it down. What?
You dog.
I heard you like streaming.
Oh.
So I
Wow.
put a stream on your stream so you can stream streams while you stream.
God, that's an old meme.
So you transform into a pancake fish, which is slightly mentally taxing since the pancake fish doesn't actually have a brain of any sort. So you're going to be at a disadvantage to mental skill rolls for a while.
How long?
Until you cure the condition somehow.
Oh God. So now I'm the
You're
stupid.
just disoriented from being a pancake fish.
Okay.
You're more pancake than fish.
Please don't eat me. Please don't step on me.
You're not there.
I was already at the altar. I was
Oh,
pushing
you were at the
past
altar?
her zombies.
Okay.
I'm part zombie, so part of me
Actually,
wanted to
sir,
go with the
I have a
zombies
question.
anyways, and my
What?
booze ability
I
was
have
just like go to the
The
alcohol.
feet quick reflexes, which
You're like
says
already on the
always
altar. You're
winning.
just like
I
climbing.
was
You're just like
already
climbing
not
on
really
the chalice. Just
I
like,
was rubbing
how do I
against
get
it
in? How does it
long
get out?
before anyone was even aware of it.
No, you're the
They're
first
like,
one to
hey,
go.
what's this? No, I was already there.
Can I
Yep.
use second wind to just like mysteriously fix my legs?
Yeah, so yeah, you only get 1 second wind per encounter, but no one's used theirs for the day, so you can use yours once you've reached the altar.
Okay.
So everyone's huddled together on a 5 foot by 5 foot altar with the tankard of ale, glorious silver and gold, flowing gems, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, emeralds.
Given some amount of time, will the trap begin to recede?
Yeah,
Or will it, okay.
yeah. So after about 30 seconds, it goes back down again, bloodstains and all.
Yeah, I just totally have this picture of like it starts coming down and like Richard topples out on top of the people in the altar or something from above.
Fight with soul.
Fighting with soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I don't know. It looks like.
what would you guys like to
floundering
do with
around.
the tankard?
Perry and Larry have a plan. For Perry has brought the keg along this whole way, which is now empty, because carrying things is Perry's greatest show of strength. What better way than his supremacy over everyone else? He sets it delicately in front of the goblet. Then Perry and Larry take up spots on both sides and combine their magics to successfully complete Larry's spell mentioned earlier to copy any liquid.
Okay.
Magically drawing up the liquid from the chalice and copying it to fill up the keg brought to increase the amount of magical liquor.
Double distillation.
All the way across the sky.
No.
All right, you roll your wizarding to copy the liquid.
That's a 5.
All right, you copy the liquid.
They take the keg off and they're satisfied with their treasure from the dungeon.
I think Uday's impressed.
Unlimited.
He's like, do that to me.
Any
All day
container.
keg.
Larry will explain that he has finished now, completed the spell to not only learning from his ability to spontaneously create grease, he has learned the ability to copy liquids. He has been researching this spell his whole life. What better purpose than the
Grease is
greatest
in
of
liquid.
liquids?
It's a non-Newtonian fluid, I guess.
Well, which is why you can only copy liquids
Oh.
instead of just produce them.
I see.
That's why there's limitation and why he has to have a base substance to create from.
All right. Legit.
That's the purpose that they both came for in the dungeon, and now the prohibitionists can never win. So Perry has won. They've accomplished their goals.
I took his favorite shirt and wrecked his flower bed. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. What would the rest of you like to do?
Mysteriously fix my legs as I straighten up.
Okay.
Gary should try to get
Yeah,
the
just
magic
sort of like
tankard,
does
fill it with
stretches.
PBR to
It's
desecrate
like-
it.
Yeah. Sorry,
Will
what?
I have any? I haven't been promised any of this elixir that has been copied.
Well, no, there's the Larry and Perry and Larry lay no claim to the chalice itself and all of its contents.
Then I will take the chalice myself. Once I am not a goddamn pancake fish.
Uday has.
You can transform
has
out of a
drunk
pancake
munchies.
fish. You're just disoriented from being a pancake fish.
I'm going to transform
So-
into what's a good animal that can carry things?
It's a small decanter?
Yeah.
A magma kraken.
A pack beast of some sort,
A pack
maybe
beast.
like a small mule that would fit easily inside, that could maneuver in the dungeon.
I'll become shape of a mule then.
Roll
Might be able to
roll
still
a
maneuver in the
shapeshifting.
dungeon.
No,
That's a
Nothing
mental
with
skill,
your
by the way,
horse.
so roll a disadvantage. Roll twice and take the lower.
Three. It's a 2.
Alright, you transform into a dire
Dire donkey?
A dire
donkey.
woozle?
Oh my god.
They're ferocious.
A dire donkey. Fantastic. Do I try and kick a zombie or something?
You're pretty ornery.
All fear your mighty bray.
Normal donkeys are ornery. You make
fill
it
this
dire.
donkey
It's
with
just...
booze.
That sounds like a really, really bad late night TV show. Fill this
And
blank
then
with
put booze
booze.
on it.
Feel like it.
I do have a question. I'm allowed to use encounter powers once per encounter, right?
Dire pancake fish.
Or every 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh! I have a power. I could not be a dumb
For the
dire.
purposes of healing surges, though, I'm limiting that to once per the adventure.
No, that's fine.
Can
I
I
don't need another healing surges. I was just asking about other stuff.
Can I be an undire donkey?
Okay.
Yes!
It amuses me how you don't pick anything with opposable thumbs.
I am carrying the damn thing out. Now strap it to me.
With
You
what?
could hold it in your hands, I thought.
Yeah, you could have held it in your hands.
Well, I'm not disoriented anymore, am I? No.
No.
But he was disoriented, so it seemed like a perfectly logical solution.
Yes, exactly.
How else do you carry things? As a pack beast.
So my next transformation will be a copy of Perry. So I can be strong enough to carry that, carry the booze.
Alright. Anyone else?
Uday.
Okay, are a bunch of people who are not me standing on the on near the altar now?
Yeah, you're still on the
Well,
altar.
it's clearing up a whole lot as
Yeah, no, you ran off. That's fine.
we both just. He's also carting
All
off
right.
the
It's
chalice.
Uday at the altar area.
Uday is contented to be right where he is. He loves this place. He is drunk.
So he's saying, "Yo, with the pixie beer."
He is just chilling.
He becomes like the
I
gatekeeper.
really can't think of any other motivation my character could possibly have to move from this spot.
I don't think I could transform into the Tarrasque, no.
Sure, good.
Why would he want to though? Trask are so
Oh, wait,
very angry.
I wouldn't be able to get out.
It's really
Yeah.
hard. It's really hard to seduce people when you're a Tarrasque,
I mean, it can only be like that big.
Yeah. Okay, the dire donkey is on there, right?
On where?
By the altar.
He's no longer dire.
I'm a normal
All right,
donkey.
so the normal donkey, who was never dire.
though. He must become a burro.
On
Because
there with
burros
the
are better.
zombies, right?
Hmm?
Yeah,
What
I
are you
cast
asking about?
explode zombie on something that's standing right next to you. Corpse explosion.
Why? You're going to get in the tanker.
Not a corpse next to you.
Alright.
Just, Richard has no reason, guys.
Please fail this.
I bite Richard.
Corpse explosion, I don't believe actually uses a roll.
No, it doesn't. It's an encounter attack.
Oh my god.
So 3 damage, I believe it is.
Yeah,
To everything in the room.
that's nearby.
Your zombies are all shredded. The mule.
There's a nice mule who suddenly appeared to help carry things.
And you
like
want to
people
blow up
with
your
broken
minions.
legs.
I told you, Richard is not.
Richard
the
has
same.
turned on the party.
It's something you expect at the end.
I know what's going to happen next.
So has
I'm
all
gonna
the,
flood the room
has
with
all
magma
the dwarven ale
kraken.
been drunk?
Huh?
Has all the dwarven ale been drunk?
None of the dwarven ale has actually been drunk.
All right. Who
No
has?
one has actually had any dwarven ale.
No, I
Alright.
have. It was copied into me, but I haven't had any out of
No, you didn't.
the cast.
You
No,
didn't.
he
No, no,
copied
did
it into
you-
my
did you-
stomach.
Did you?
He was
Well, I didn't
copying
cast
it into
that.
my
No,
views and,
I-
wait, what?
I thought the understanding was that yes, when we can copy it again, you can have a copy, but we need
Oh, I
vessels
thought
to
the
copy. We need
understanding was
We need vessels to copy it into
I-
in time to recharge our magics.
Oh, I thought
So,
it was Uday
I
had
grab
the
the
stomach
tankard
for you to
and say,
follow.
"Stand back, guys.
They-
This looks like a
they-
job
they
for
will- they will
Oro-
share a cupful before they
Del Oro
depart.
Grande."
As if
And I
nothing
take a
else
big
as a
hearty
thanks
swig of the dwarven ale.
for
Oh,
You're a
Oh,
machine.
he's taking
With the promise
the
of more to
L.
come.
Huh?
With the promise of more to
So,
come. They plan to spread
as Richard
this
begins
to...
attacking the party, I snatch the dwarven flag and say, "Stand back, guys! This is a job for El Robato del Oro Grande!" And take a big hearty swig from the dwarven flask. I do not drink all of it. There is still some left for copying.
Okay.
And slam
No,
them.
they've already made a copy.
Oh well, fine. Then
Whatever. No, we're just.
the drinking has
Some
been
of it.
drunk.
Ooh,
All right.
you need some.
There's a cracking in the air, and a ghostly figure of a dwarven paladin appears in the air and says, "You have chosen poorly!" And as you taste it, it turns sour in your mouth. You realize that this was no true dwarven liquor. It was elvish wine.
What?
Oh.
What? And Richard was going to betray the party and then just throw it in lava for spite, and it's elvish wine.
I'm going to.
Unexpected, but not necessarily unpleasant. This guy does have refined
You're-
taste in alcohol.
Your metallic coating begins to corrode from the
But I'm made of
elvish
gold.
liquor.
I am made of gold. Gold does not.
Elvish.
It's
magic.
elvish.
Gold doesn't corrode.
It does.
Elvish wine.
Is it my turn yet?
It is now.
What did they just say?
I'm going to.
Dwarven liquor would be something made of stone. Oh god, fermented rock juice.
I'm taking the
We
shape.
just have all the badass dwarves sitting around all day squeezing juice from rocks and letting it ferment for centuries at a time.
Roll
Fermented mineral water.
roll a check to try to.
Whatever it is, I succeed!
All right,
I do all the successes!
you vomit forth the elvish wine in time to save your life.
Yay!
However, your outer coating of gold is now coated in rust.
This is bad!
Rust.
I immediately command my kobold minions to begin cleaning me.
Alright, so I believe we're flooding the room with magma squid and tons
Kraken.
and tons, magma kraken
I'm
and
turning
tons and tons of zombies.
Elven,
Where are
Elvish
your zombies
corrosion
coming
is
from?
my iron oxide cover
Let's
band.
see.
You can't summon them.
Right.
You
We lost
actually.
most of them.
Yeah, I did just blow them all up.
Yes. It's all just you and Magma Kraken now, Richard.
Dick.
Or should I say, Dick?
Yes, Dick.
Guess what doesn't care about fire?
I mean, you do have a point about that.
You know, the magma kraken.
I am dark. I'm sitting in front of the door.
Yeah, Richard will mess around with this for a while and like find a way to pretend he's not running away or something like that.
What?
Well, this is Magma Kraken and Richard are now going to fight with no
Okay, so
zombies.
what are you doing for fighting?
Alright, I will use Terrifying Visage.
Massage.
Massage.
I don't really care right now.
Roll an attack!
Alright, it's a power.
Roll an attack!
Alright.
Squids have really weird
One,
and strange
apparently.
eyes.
Your attack goes wild, and the horrifying visage reflects on the shiny walls, and you see yourself, and you're like, God damn it! Oh, that's terrible. Magma
I should
Kraken!
purr more often! Ah! I don't know.
I am going to grab you. 4. Yeah.
That's a
grabbing-
success.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it was-
you were grabbed by a flaming tentacle for 1 point of damage, and you now may take fire damage every turn as you're grabbed by this magma kraken.
Okay. Let's see. Now, this is a thing. Richard actually, quite honestly, doesn't care if he doesn't think these things through. What shall we do now?
Please tell me that the magma kraken is called
At
Zach
the-
McCracken.
At the start of your
Zach
turn,
the
you
Kraken.
take 1
Zach
fire damage from
McCracken.
being held in the magma.
Zach McCracken McConaughey. I don't know.
Let's see.
Sorry, before you take your turn, what did you want to do?
What? Well, they haven't necessarily realized that they don't. Until they first taste it, they won't realize that they
Okay,
don't
so
have.
they're outside. Are they tasting the beer?
Yeah, they will eventually, like, once they get out and, like, alright, they'll, like, set it down, alright, they both, like, take a small, like, reverent amount, like, you know, expecting it to be all-powerful, and, like, dip each of their furry fingers in to take a small amount on the tips of their, like, a single droplet, like, on their Vanderwalls, suspended on their furry fingers, and, like, each tasting this, expecting it to be a
The
divine
ghost
pearl.
of the Dwarven Paladin appears. You chose poorly. And you both need to make a endurance check to
Endurance or death checks.
some kind of check.
It's
to,
not just that the elven
resist-
wine is terrible, but that you were expecting the awesome dwarven ale, and it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not really so much that it's terrible, like
just-
the periwinkles. It's that it's elven wine.
Perry will again attempt to use his discipline to not betray any surprise or disgust, because he's just got to be a stone rock hard. That's just the kind of wizard he is. And he will take a 3, which is success with a condition. And Larry, I would like to say that since he is using his Vanderwall's forces, his grip is so strong that he doesn't get a very good taste because it sticks too much to his finger, which prevents him from
All right.
dying,
Hey,
and that is
nice.
a success.
You. So yes, you. The condition is that now you're just incredibly disappointed.
Disappointment.
Incredibly
Chat
disappointed.
says that Robato del Oro Grande must command the rest of the adventuring party to taste of the dwarven liquor, which is not really dwarven liquor. I cannot deny you, chat.
This will be
My
enough.
my friends, you must taste this wonderful, wonderful ale.
Alright, roll, everyone who's within hearing distance, roll a mental check
Do
again.
squids have ears?
You're within hearing distance.
Like a willpower
Magma
check
squids
skill
do.
They're still outside.
You're out. You guys are
You're
outside.
shaking.
They will. For
Yeah.
the record, they will both be getting angry at this injustice in response to their disappointment, because, well, that's what lizard wizards do. Is
One
get
is-
surprisingly angry
one
because
is
they're
fine.
hairy and warmer
It was
than
bothering
Yeah.
me for like
Other
an
ones.
hour.
Really?
which is Larry's flaw, not
I did
Ivan's.
not notice.
Or Perry's. Sorry, I need to change that in the character.
When were you supposed to be ending, by the way?
Now,
Nowish?
Pretty nowish, yeah.
Okay.
I think we can leave Richard and the magma suit
Alright.
We're
fighting.
scheduled to end 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh,
so
shoot.
the entire structure is now like shaking and collapsing.
Because we're fighting with
inwards
a magma
as the
squid.
as the dwarven paladin shakes his head in disappointment. You are so naive. How could you think that dwarven liquor would be contained in such a vessel? You can all make a roll to escape, or try to hole up, take something with you if you would like.
I'm gonna try and take that tankard with me just because
Use
it's
your
pretty.
drunk senses to find the correct chalice, divinely guided to the correct one, and
Lord.
grab it as you.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Lord, something with us.
Or
I
just
will-
get to it and drink it before you die.
Richard will take
Lord.
some jewels or something. Out of 4.
Uli didn't get anything out of this adventure.
Except tons and tons of periwinkle booze.
I made it toxic.
So less than nothing.
I pretty much almost died several times.
It's a learning experience.
Actually, yeah, another thing Richard enjoyed was just being a dick to everyone. Pretty much. That's what he
Alright,
does.
so what were you trying to do? You two are outside.
They were
that doesn't
outside.
matter. What were you trying to do?
They're
if
angry,
anything?
but
are you
at
escape?
things
Are you
collapsing.
attempting to escape or take anything with you?
Guillermo del Oro.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything here worth my time
Okay,
or money.
roll to escape.
5.
All right, you escape.
4, bring some
valuable thing.
What are you rolling here?
Grab something valuable and leave?
Like what skill?
Either resources or ritual or deceit.
You don't have a skill. You're rolling on trade. You're on like just booking it. So what are you taking?
Zombie minions?
Okay, whatever.
I'm using always a way out.
Oh,
to
sorry.
escape.
What am I taking with me?
Okay, you transform again into a pancake fish.
God damn it!
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I was confused. You were asking what I was taking with me?
Yeah.
I was taking, like, jewels or something valuable or the flask.
There's nothing valuable. You could take the flask.
I'll take the flask.
Okay.
The false flask.
I'm gonna toss it in lava as I run out.
Okay.
It's the false flask.
What would
I'm
you
just
like
sort
to
of
do?
like,
Uday
Lands in water.
passes away due to alcohol poisoning.
Yes, Darren.
Sobering
Yes.
reality.
So he could maybe be a zombie or maybe be a ghost and
I'll bring Uday with me.
like stagger in a ghostly manner towards that other ghost and freak him out, or just die.
Yeah, Richard will bring Uday with him. Chat, should Richard bring Uday with him?
No.
No?
Yes. The reason why I clap-
Uday's pet bird swoops down and pecks Richard.
That doesn't necessarily seem to be related, Mother Richard.
So am I trapped
Alright.
in this place now?
Which trap?
Mr.
Am
Guy,
I trapped
pears are
in
the
here?
devil's apple.
Because I'm a goddamn pancake
What did they
fish.
say?
Mr. Guy.
Alright,
says
no, so
pears
there's
are the
always a
devil's
way
apple.
out. You transform into a bacterium and very slowly crawl your way out. It may take you several years.
I don't need to be a bacterium the entire time.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just.
Yeah.
Then,
You're
like,
basically
eventually you'll probably get up high enough you can like shift into like something slightly larger and then maybe like get all the way up to an earthworm and
That's
then
not how
move into like
mimics work.
shrew or like badger or some burrowing mammal.
So you're winning this the same way Merlin from Disney's The Sword in the Stone won the wizarding duel? You turn into a microbe?
Yeah.
Give him a cold.
Goodbye.
I'm.
Alright, will you let me through because I'm not stepping through that chair. That's just tempting fate in the worst way possible.
Alright, so.
Alright. That was my last game, guys.
Bye, Stephanie. Farewell.
Well, I still
Unfortunately,
think
you have failed to stop or find the ultimate dwarven ale, but you do know of its location if you ever wish to return, and you did succeed in wiping out the prohibitionist movement.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a total loss.
Perry and Larry will continue their quest to try and discover the true divine dwarven draft.
No one knows what happened to Uli. He may still be attempting to escape. Anger rising within him over Richard's betrayal.
Uday is finally resting peacefully.
In peace or peacefully?
In peace, peacefully, contented and dead.
Oh, in bed. Okay, not dead.
Dead.
Oh.
No, he's dead.
Oh.
His
Resting in
liver-
peace.
His liver gave out.
Alright, so now done. I've got a few announcements. First off, you guys have now raised enough money to get to our halfway point.
Oh. Very well done, Chad. And everyone else who's given. Not just Chad, but
Yes.
you know what I mean.
Yes, we've hit halfway point, which is about actually a quarter of the money we're trying to raise. But still, we've hit the halfway point. So congratulations. Give yourself a hand. Second, as was mentioned, Stephanie is leaving. I'm actually about to leave to take her home so you can catch a shuttle and take a flight and all sorts of complicated stuff. 3, Thomas is going to be coming, and after Return to Tomb of Horrors tonight, he is going to be running the Iron Kingdoms RPG.
Ooh!
One
I'm
ten.
interested in that one. I have not done that one.
I don't know any other news beyond that, but he's going to be running Iron Kingdoms right after Return to the Tomb of Horrors. So that will probably be starting around 9:15, 9:30. And then, just for you guys here, he's going to Trader Joe's. Is there anything you guys want?
Snacky type
Something for
foods?
Well, we're having curry. We're having curry.
Yeah, Jen already chopped up.
Jen set up.
curry.
Someone else is going to need to actually make the curry.
Is there someone who's going to make it?
I'll give him $2 when he gets here for
Alright, chocolate almond milk. Any other requests?
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Did Stephanie actually leave, or she?
Yeah,
like,
she's gone.
Oh, okay.
This was the last game. She's
Yeah.
in the bathroom. And
Oh, she's not gone. She's not gone yet. I know, right?
Because the chat is all saying goodbye to her. And
Okay.
Stuff.
So, when she comes back out, have her go ahead and say goodbye to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You are a comfy dude.
Can you say the same with the horns?
I mean, they're safety horns. They won't hurt anything. I made them myself. They're like super lightweight.
Yeah, they are. They're hollow.
They're hollow. They're foam.
It'd be incredibly difficult to poke somebody's eye out with these. It'd be like that. It would be a challenge.
You could probably scratch a cornea, but yeah, you do more damage to the horns. But at the same time, they can kind of flex a little.
Yeah. You guys need to figure out a game, and you only have about an hour and a half. So, think of a short game.
Wait,
Oh god.
what
Oh,
game
Jesus.
to do?
Let's move that to a less dangerous location.
Yeah.
What do game?
I feel like I need
We
to
could
get
sing
all
the
my
most epic
misbehaving
round of Row, Row, Row Your Boat ever sung on the internet ever.
out of my system.
What kind of misbehaving?
Like, I mean, like in Return to Tomb of Horrors, you know, I want to try and actually do D&D and play by the rules and not like butt in and be a jerk and stuff. So I need to get out all my antisocial jerk-like behavior now, which is what I've been trying to do, and mostly it was kind of triggered last night with that crazy shenanigan. That I just kind of was like, alright, I quit. I'm going to sleep. So I woke up from that and was just like, whatever.
Okay.
I've
Or
never
you could
played
maybe play
Everyone is
some
John.
research. What? Sorry.
I said I've never played Everyone is John.
Has anyone that
Chat-
is here
No, I
have
don't.
played Everyone
I
is
played
John?
it.
Okay, I theoretically could run Everyone is John. I make no terrible guarantees about how great I am, but it's not a very difficult system to run.
Everyone is what?
I can explain what the game is. Actually, Clockwork, if you could look up the rules online for me and
For
post them in
what?
chat. Everyone is John.
Drawn?
Everyone is John.
John.
You are all playing different personalities of the same individual. You will wrestle for control over him and attempt during your periods of control to accomplish certain goals. They'll give you points. If you
Assume
fail
the
at
PDF is a
something,
free thing.
it's just, yeah, there's just a web page
Right
that has
here.
it. It's like not even, it's totally easy to find. Also,
Need
because
another?
leave it up because I'm probably going to need to have the rules right here. We're going to play
Oh,
Everyone's
Wild
John.
Adam has
Yeah, sure.
appeared.
Awesome.
Okay.
I haven't run it in a while, so bear with me, but I figure I can run something to
I
give everyone
might
else a
sit this
break.
one else out of
Yeah,
hand.
no, I was realizing I didn't want, despite you having played it before, I didn't
Yeah.
want you to run something again because I want to jump
Well,
the break
it's not so much
before.
that, it's just I want to, like, you know,
Yeah.
relax and prepare.
Yep, no, that was. So every time you fail at something, you
Oh, good.
will
The
wrestle
rules are-
for control.
The rules are
and-
literally 3 pages long.
Yeah, no, it's a very simple game. It is a very simple game. You will, everyone just take a note card, and you're gonna end up writing down. Each persona personality will have different goals. A small
Should we
goal,
change
a
the-
medium goal, and a large goal.
We'll
I will
probably
give
have
more
to-
examples of them.
You need to stop the screen.
Oh.